Welcome to Lahore, a city that once thrived in the embrace of nature, known for its stunning gardens and vibrant landscapes. This was a place where the air was filled with the fragrance of blooming flowers, and the laughter of children echoed through the lush greenery. The gardens of Lahore were not just patches of grass and trees, they were sanctuaries of peace, inviting people to escape the hustle and bustle of daily life. But as we look around today, we find ourselves in a starkly different reality. Now Lahore is cloaked in a thick veil of smog, a phenomenon that has transformed its once clear skies into a suffocating haze. The air, once refreshing, now carries the acrid scent of burning materials, a smell that intensifies as the temperature drops. This is not just an inconvenience, it's a health crisis that affects millions. The smog creeps in silently, wrapping around the city, and soon you find yourself walking through a dense fog that obscures your vision and chokes your breath. For those who dare to lower their masks, the consequences are immediate and harsh. The bitter air invades your lungs, leaving a trail of irritation in its wake. A simple cough or sneeze becomes a reminder of the air quality that has spiraled out of control, particularly for the most vulnerable among us. Children, the elderly, and those with pre-existing health conditions. Hospitals brace themselves for an influx of patients, a grim routine that has become all too familiar during this time of year. Lahore, home to over 13 million residents, is currently grappling with an air quality index that has repeatedly surpassed the 1,000 mark, an alarming statistic, considering anything above 300 is deemed hazardous. The government, recognizing the severity of the situation, has been scrambling for solutions. This crisis is unprecedented, even for a city accustomed to seasonal smog. In an effort to mitigate the impact, schools have closed their doors, and workers have been instructed to remain indoors. This so-called green lockdown has seen restrictions placed on motorbike rickshaws and heavy vehicles in hotspots with the aim of reducing emissions. The Lahore High Court has stepped in, mandating early closures for markets and shutting down parks and zoos, all in a bid to protect public health. Experts are weighing in, and NASA scientist Pawan Gupta has highlighted a critical observation. Pollution levels in Lahore typically peak during late November and December. The smog that blankets the city can even be seen from space, revealing the extent of the crisis and pointing to its causes. Satellite images show not only the thick layer of smog, but also the numerous fires raging in the region, a direct consequence of agricultural practices in both India and Pakistan. Farmers, in an effort to clear their fields for the next harvest, resort to burning stubble. While this may seem like a quick solution, it has dire repercussions for the air quality in surrounding areas. The fires contribute significantly to the smog that envelops Lahore, creating a vicious cycle of pollution that impacts the health of millions. As the city struggles under the weight of this environmental crisis, its residents hold on to hope. They dream of a day when the skies will clear and the gardens that once flourished will bloom again. Until that day comes, they must navigate their lives under the shadow of smog, adapting to a reality that feels increasingly suffocating. The resilience of Lahore's people is commendable, but it is a stark reminder of the urgent need for sustainable practices and policies that prioritize the health of both the environment and its inhabitants.